Hello everyone. Today we are project group 5. So today we gonna present about the effects of procrastinations on academics performance. Here's our here's our members. So I'm Eric.
I'm Soul.
叶子。
I'm Wang Qing.
I'm younger.
I'm Jiaying.
Okay, here's our agenda. So we gonna go with introductions.
So the first is the introduction of procrastination. We have four questions. The first question, uh, what is procrastination? So the procrastination means people tend to put off starting and completing certain tasks until a deadline approaches. And it's not a formal clinical diagnosis, but rather a widespread tendency. Especially, the procrastination is a common phenomenon among students, and it may have a bad effect on our academic performance. So, the next question is, what factors are involved in procrastination? Uh, how does it affect students' academic performance? And how do we overcome it? And then our team will review it.
The MBTI types are related to procrastination. In the MBTI, P and J refer to two distinct preferences that represent how individual process information and make decisions in the external world. People with P preferences are more flexible, tend to make spontaneous decision, and are adaptable, enjoying changes and uncertainty in the process. On the other hand, people with J preferences prefer a planned and predictable lifestyle, seeking order, structure, and completion.
Okay. However, MBTI cannot decide are you procrastinations or not. So we have to look at the personality traits. It's depend on personality traits. On discussions, we had mentioned on each member prioritize and how much academic important on each members. However, most of members are not put their study on the top tier. The most important things are their mental health and people around them. The next one is locations and atmosphere. So the location and atmosphere around can affect to their study process. When they're in the comfort place, it will be productive studies. And lastly, the grades. People who pressure on the high grades would not likely to procrastinate because of they need to prepare for a long time before the day. However, some people who will study by nearby the date will get very close and short time, so they will procrastinate on their study and might cannot get the grade on their need score.
We have a discussion about do you prefer in group study or self-study? The results show that Eric so prefer in group study. All TNU normal university students prefer self-study. Here are the reasons. Eric and so prefer group studies. Through group study, members can supervise and motivate each other. Even though they have procrastination, they will be in the collective sense of responsibility and peer supervision of the atmosphere to maintain the consistency and the motivation of learning and motivation. Moreover, group study not only can listen to different points of the views, but also to develop interpersonal skills, team cooperation. With the help of human interaction, the problem continues to lead to in-depth discussion. All Tianjin Normal University students prefer to study by themselves. Here are the reasons too. In the face of some problems, we all think that self-study can get the speed of our own in-depth study. We can independently grasp and regulate the pace of our own learning. When studying individually, we can create a quiet environment so that we can focus on our thinking without being disturbed. Furthermore, self-study can cultivate our own decision-making and judgment and problem-solving abilities so that we can continue to grow. That's all.
In terms of time management, we have found that procrastination can affect time management. On the one hand, it may be due to procrastination, even if detailed plans are formulated but not implemented. On the other hand, we may leave too little time for tasks. So our group came up with some suggestions, like you can develop realistic schedules or manage unproductive activities or effective pronunciation. And we final thoughts understanding in value procrastination patterns can help in creating better time management strategies.
Okay, for the last part. So throughout our 5 weeks discussion and meetings, we were able to conclude that the procrastination, the root cause of procrastination might be related to our personality. It doesn't necessarily mean that our MBTI, but the whole personality traits and how we live our life, and also how we prioritize the things, and also the self our steady styles, and moreover our time management, like how to what extent we can effectively manage our time. These all things have a big influence on procrastination, and so consequently it also affect our academic performance. So the problem is, how can we overcome procrastination, and how can we improve our academic performance effectively and efficiently? So we were able to come up with these 4 tips, and the first one is rewarding yourself. Setting small rewards for completing the steps for your task can have a huge positivity on your motivation, and also it reinforces the positive behavior. Like for example, treating yourself with a good ice cream after you finish doing your assignment can motivate you, and it can forces you to do to finish the assignment much earlier before the deadline. And the second tip is setting clear goals. Adapting the habit of setting deadlines for each task can also reduce the possibility of procrastination. And moreover, we can also use the SMART method, like specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So, like using the SMART method, we can also adjust our time management in like while doing and completing the task. The third tip for overcoming procrastination is limiting all the distractions. All the students, we all like to use social media platforms like Instagram or Facebook. And the thing is, like every time we trying to like focus on our task, we are distracted by the notifications that pop up on our phone. So when we decide that we're gonna do some specific task, it's better to put the unnecessary electronic devices, especially our phone, to put away from your study table. And it's the best way to avoid all the distractions. And the third, I mean, yeah, the third tip can have a better can have a better impact on your task performance. Okay, the fourth and the final tips is creating a to-do list and taking action. So this is the most important tip among these four, because creating a to-do list can help you organize with what should I do like after this task and what should I do after that task. So like, and also utilizing the planning apps can also lead to an efficient study plan. And the final thing is like using the countdown method. If you tend to procrastinate a lot, you can use the countdown method, like counting in your mind like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then like if once you start hitting one, you just stand up, like putting all the things away and just focus on your study. Yes, and these all four tips are very easy to follow and very simple. And like no matter what's your personality or no matter what's your MBTI, you can follow these tips in order to overcome procrastination. And we're sure that it would improve your academic performance. Yes, our presentation ends here. And thank you so much for your attention.
Okay, thank
You.
you.